Good morning. My name's Kate, and I'm doing a really quick check-in just to give you an overview on the second book that I finished, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And I like the book. It is a book that I think that I'll have to read over and over again, though. Not that I didn't understand it, I just don't think that I'm in the right mind frame to agree or disagree with anything that's in the book, right? So I think, every single day we're different people, right? And sometimes when you're reading something, you need to digest it a little bit before you totally understand what the author is trying to say. So I'm going to give myself some time to digest the book and then read it again and see what I feel. But the biggest benefit that I got out of the book was not anything that I didn't know before. Like, I know if you run a business versus being a W-2 employee, that you can write off your expenses and you don't pay as much in taxes. As I said in one of my recent videos, I went to a CPA and I found out that I'm going to owe a large majority of money in 2025 for my 2024 tax season. And so I will take those things into consideration. I know that I probably could be paying less in taxes if I were self-employed, but I'm not sure that I want to do that either. So the other thing is always pay yourself first. I generally don't have a problem with that at all. I I pay myself first all the time in my retirement account, etc. That comes directly out of my paycheck. But right now I have that pause so that I'm, doing Dave's baby steps, Dave Ramsey's baby steps. But once my debt is paid off, then I absolutely will follow that principle, pay myself first, start a fund for some different types of assets. So that's not totally out of line with what Dave Ramsey recommends either. So I didn't find a lot of difference there. Initially, I thought in the book that in Rich Dad, Poor Dad that they were saying, leverage yourself pretty heavily with debt in order to buy those assets and get those assets. I don't know that I agree with that 100%, but I don't also know that that's what he's saying either, because towards the end of the book in chapter 8, he pretty much talks about staying as much out of debt as you possibly can and paying down those assets. So that is very similar with what Dave Ramsey said. So I'm new to learning about finance, but I'm open to new ideas and I want to learn as much as I possibly can. So I think that it was a good book. Again, it's one of those books. I have some books that I read over and over again, like A Prayer for Owen Meany and The Chosen, which is not the book on the television series or anything like that. It's a book that was written in the 70s that is absolutely awesome, and I read it all the time because it's my favorite book ever. The same with Prayer for Owen Meany. And so I think this is just going to be one of those that falls into that category, and probably every time that I read it, I'll be a different person. I'll be at a different place in my life. I'll understand a little bit more about what he's saying, and I'll be able to put those things into action. So overall, I think it's a very good book. It was easy to read. Like, I read it a lot faster than I did the Total Money Makeover. And I liked it. The story, the premise is very, very good, and I'm sure we all have those people in our life that are complete opposites, right? And he definitely had that in the book. He had, complete opposites as far as financial situations go. So it was very good. I highly recommend it. If you're looking for a book, you're new to finance, and you're trying to see some different perspectives, I think that it would be a great book to read. I hope you all are having a beautiful and blessed day, and may the Lord bless you and keep you. Until next time, bye.